Hello guys, my name is Nomonde Mtsi and welcome to my channel. So firstly, let me acknowledge and thank everyone who has subscribed. Thank you so much guys. I appreciate you and I love you. Start off with then the ones that are seeing my channel for the first time, guys, you are welcome and I'm hoping that you will actually subscribe so you can be part of this family and keep seeing more of my videos. So you are welcome. Thank you. So guys, today I am actually not coming through with a story time, though I'm still gonna bring more stories, but only for today. I just wanted to actually do more of a what is it, talk about my hair. So if you know, you've seen obviously my first video I had, or if you've seen me, if you know me, and also on my Instagram I've had dreadlocks. So I want to take you through that journey that I had, and so you can understand how come now I'm like this. So basically what happened is that back in 2019, I think mid 2019, sorry guys, so back in 2019, guys, I decided to cut my hair. I had long relaxed hair, and in 2019 I thought, my hair is not growing anymore. That's just how I felt. I didn't see any progress anymore, though it was still long. And I also experienced a lot of dandruff, right? And I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy. Dandruff was so bad that you would see flakes just sitting on like it would be so visible, you know. So I didn't like it and I decided to cut my hair. And also one thing that actually made me cut my hair is that dandruff. I thought it's actually caused by relaxer because I was flexing my hair. So I felt like probably relaxer has damaged my scalp to a point where now it's dandruff flakes, all those, you know. So yes, I cut my hair and I started now an Afro journey. Yes. So it was like I cut it this short. If I find a picture, I'm gonna actually find, not if, I'm gonna find a picture and put it somewhere on the screen just so you can see how short I had cut it. So yeah, I started up. I think I cut my hair around June, July, right? And then I think it was July 2019. So I kept that short hair. And it was growing, and I was enjoying it actually. I did enjoy it. I don't wanna lie, you know. And then as it was growing, I think in 2019 I cut my hair. So in 2020, so in 2020, mid 2020, I thought of actually doing dreadlocks. So I went to this one guy, this salon where they said they showed me their dreadlocks guy, and this guy is Ghanaian. Correct me guys right there. I'll get it right. Yes, so this guy is from Ghana, and the way they told me he was good, but because I didn't research, so it's very important to do some researches before you do any hairstyles, especially the ones that are gonna take long. But besides, even if they're not gonna take long, guys, our heads, our hair, it's us, like, so we cannot be taking chances with our head or our hair, so to say, you know. So I didn't do my research well, and I just went in like I you know, I thought he knows, he should know his story. So I went and guy started doing my, but now when he started it, he didn't, well, the one thing I was aware of, I made sure that he actually gets the lines right. And you know, I didn't want too thin dreadlocks. At the same time, I didn't want too big. So I just wanted in like every size, like medium size. So so he did, but now he started using wool, and he would use a lot of gel, you know. Yeah, holding gel, a lot of it, and he used wool. And I asked him right there that why are you using wool, and he was like, yeah, your hair is still short and you just starting, so as time goes they will lock and we won't have to use wool anymore. Okay, I understood, and then we continued. I think about 6 months from them, I wasn't happy though. I wasn't happy. And then I decided to change salons. You know, I asked this other home girl that's staying around here. She's actually in my neighborhood. But I asked her if where is her girl doing her girls. She's got two daughters and they've got beautiful dreadlocks. So I asked her where she does their hair, and then she told me. Then I changed salons. I went to where her daughter is doing, where she actually takes her daughters. So there I was happy. The dreadlocks are done by the ladies. It's only ladies in that salon. I was happy with them because they didn't, firstly, they didn't use a lot of gel, and secondly, they didn't use wool at all. They will just lock my hair with their hands, and then from there they would also they'll only use wool if I need to do a style just to connect, but not using it on my actual head for as dreadlocks, you know. And then the other thing, they made me aware that the lines were not proper. So they had to basically start from scratch. Imagine the whole 6 weeks, I mean, 6 months wasted from that Ghana guy, you know. So they started with the lines and this. Yeah, so the journey was nice. I actually enjoyed it then. So as time went, I realized that man, they were still not looking. I don't know if it's the texture of my hair or what, but I was struggling with, like, struggling to get my locks to lock, my dreadlocks, my hair to lock. You know, that's where I was struggling. And then I thought, okay, maybe I need to crochet them. Mm. Then when did I, so I kept looking, but I didn't find the crochet guy right away. So as I went, so there's one of the carpets, the rugs in my home, in my house here, where I bought in Midrand China Mall. So as I was there checking out these carpets, I came across this one guy who's working there, and his dreadlocks were beautiful, and they were crocheted, and they would move. You know, the one thing that I didn't want to experience is hair defying gravity, standing like this, you know. So his could move, and I was impressed. So I asked him, and he gave me the numbers of, he gave me the loctician's numbers. So sure. And then I called this guy, his name is Rasta. I called Rasta, and Rasta does even the house calls. So Rasta came to my home and he started locking them. You know, if I can, guys, I'm gonna find all the pictures from when I started my lock journey. And also, I think on Instagram I have a picture where I was still trying to going through the journey months in, but still my hair wouldn't lock. So I'll show you all that. Yes, I will try to my best to find those pictures. And so yeah, so he crocheted them, and I was happy, though they were still short, but I was happy, you know. And then time went by. So last year, yeah, so last year I started now, what is it? I wanted to do styles now, and I went to this one guy in what you call in, his name is Nkunzi. So this guy is so good with dreadlocks and the styles. Yo, no, he's very good with styles, like dreadlock styles. So I saw his Instagram page and I saw his work. I was impressed. So I contacted, I DM'd him, and Nkunzi so responded and gave me the address, and he doesn't work by appointment. So guys, I'm staying so far from Ngunzi, but I drove all the way. He's staying in Fosloras. Yeah, Fosloras. I didn't know the place. Obviously, GPS was there for me. I went to Ngunzi. He did my hair, and I was so happy. I was so happy. Um, he did say though that age crochet can be a challenge because it's not the same, man. You know, it's not the same as the twisted dreadlocks. Crochet is a bit somehow. So, but he got them right on that day. He actually made a beautiful style out of them, and I was happy. So I thought I could, like the next month, I thought I'll make him my, I'll be a regular there, like I'll make him my loctician, but because of the distance, I couldn't. So around here again, I found somebody who, oh no, I went to a doctor's office. When I got to the doctor, as I was walking out, I saw this one guy with beautiful dreadlocks. And then I asked him who does it, and he gave me the numbers of this guy. And I'm giving again a Ghana guy's numbers. Sorry guys. So I called this guy and he was available. He also doesn't work by appointment. So I went and he did my hair. Okay, this guy is also good, but I was annoyed on the day. I was annoyed by this guy, and I'll tell you why. So his service was not nice. Okay, he welcomed me nicely, and I think the reason they start welcoming, like they start with a good service, I think it's just because of desperation. You know, they are desperate for clients. And so he welcomed me nicely, and when I sat down, he started criticizing. Yeah, oh no, I explained to him that my dreadlocks are crocheted, but I want to now transition, or I don't know if that word is relevant, but I want to change. Yes, transition. I want to change from crochet to twist, and he was like, yeah. He started criticizing, and I didn't like that. He said, you know what, if you were started by me, I tell you you were gonna look great. These dreadlocks were gonna be the best. I'm the best. And he started saying, the one thing that annoyed me more is when he was washing my hair. And okay, he even criticized the lines, everything. He was just criticizing my hair. And I kept quiet because I thought, as long as you're gonna sort it out. So when we went to wash, as he was washing, guys, I've never had a wash that painful. He was, I mean, this is natural hair, and our African coily, this coily and kinky hair, guys, can be somehow sometimes. So he was so rough with my hair that, guys, I couldn't take it. So I told him that you this is painful. Go easy, like, be gentle. And the comments. This guy said, no, you should be you should stand it, something like that. He told me that I should be able to stand the pain because I'm a woman, and woman are used to pain, and women are like, they give birth. A whole lot of nonsense, nonsense that was not relevant, that is offensive. And I was like, what the hell? And I said to him, no, you cannot compare the two. And just because a woman is used to pain, you still don't have a right to say that. And I said to him, please be gentle. Now I had to give him a straight face because, guys, I was in pain. So I had to give him the straight face so he can understand what I mean. Otherwise, I was gonna just walk out with hair like with water dripping, because I was in pain just by watching. Imagine what the hell. So he started being gentle, and then the topic as well started. He started this conversation, this topic, where he was talking about women not appreciating men. He just had a lot of issues against women, this guy, and I was like, you know. And then, but towards the end, he started being nice. I think he could see that I'm not taking it. Like, I'm not comfortable anymore. I'm not happy with anymore because my face had changed. I was more on the straight face than any time now, than anything. So yeah, so that was it. He did my hair and I loved it, even the style. And then, but after I stepped out of that salon, I was like, I am not coming back to this guy. No, I'm not coming back here. And then he kept sending messages to a point where now I blocked him because he was trying to be all nice with me now. And he was actually crossing the line. He was now flirting. And then I blocked him, and that was the end. So remember, it wasn't Gonzi, and then it was this one. And then I think a month or two after that, because I was told now, because I had now started now watching YouTube channels and about dreadlocks, and also on Instagram, I'll check the reels where and pictures of people who has dreadlocks, and they would say that sometimes you don't have to style your dreadlocks every month, or twist them every month, because sometimes to just let them breathe, just let them be, even if there's growth, just enjoy it, like let it be part of the journey. You don't have to look good all the time, like that's part of caring for your hair. So I would skip sometimes a month or two before I go to the salon. I'd wash my hair myself here at home. So I think after 2 months, I went back to Nkunzi because I mean Nkunzi is good at what he's doing. in Flores, and also he is gentle, he's understanding, he's respectful, you know. So yeah. So the second time I went to Nkunzi, it was now recently, I think. When was it? So right now it's March, guys. I think it was in, guys, can I quickly check on my Instagram? It will actually tell me when was that. I will let you know just now. So the last time I did my hair was in, I just want a picture quickly. I'll tell you just now, guys. So Nkunzi did my hair just when was it, in February. It was just the day before I went to Durban. I remember we had to travel to Durban, to Pietermaritzburg to be specific, but we had to fly to Durban. So yeah, it was in February. So the reason I decided this is it with the dreadlocks, still my hair was not locked. So my hair was like had two parts. The upper part was locked only because it was crocheted. So this size of my hair beneath these locks, this size, okay, this size was still not locked, So I wasn't happy, and the reason I called it quits on the dreads, now in, let me see, when did I now cut? Because remember the last time I saw Nkunzi, it was in February, and I cut my hair in, tell you just now, guys. So I cut my hair in the same month of February, and I cut them myself, okay, here at home. So the reason I actually called it quits on the dreadlocks, not that I don't like the dreadlocks anymore, I just couldn't take the situation, the condition of my hair, So when I went to Gunzi, remember we are now in load shedding. We had load shedding then. Okay, we still have load shedding. It's just that these lately, ever since there was that shutdown, the March, wow, things are better. But yes, so load shedding actually dealt with us. So I went to Nkunzi and I got there at around 2, and I found a queue already, and he wasn't there. Apparently he had went to Germiston to buy some stock hippies, some products. So we waited. By the time he came at around 3:30 to 4, was only taking the first client, and we were like about 5 on the queue. But that's the thing, the thing is that he kept giving us hope as if he will cover all of us. You know how salon guys are. But by the time he came, he got to me. By the time it was my turn, already it was dark. I ran past 7, and already he was like, he came up with excuses that the challenge is that it's gonna take long, and also load shedding it's gonna start now at 8 o'clock, because it was past 7 when the last client before me finished. It was already dark. So he told me that he cannot start with me because load shedding is about to start and to be pointless, And I was like, I was heartbroken, to be honest. I was heartbroken. It's just that as clients, sometimes we don't fight or complain, but I was heartbroken and I was desperate because I was about to travel. So I said to him, okay, he said, please come tomorrow. And then I was like, okay, I'll come tomorrow. And then he asked that I come first thing in the morning, like early, so I can be the first client. And guys, I went back home. And remember, I told you the distance, guys. I'm staying in Midrand. He's staying in Flores. To me, it's far, So he told me to come first thing in the morning. And because I was desperate as well, I did go there. And 7 o'clock sharp, I was there. I think a couple of minutes before 7, I was there already. And he was nowhere to be seen. And then I started WhatsApping him. I think only after 30 minutes he arrived. I think it's 30 minutes he arrived, but we started. And the only thing I was so patient with Nkunzi is that he's well behaved, man. He's got good customer service, So yeah, even when you're angry, like to nice people and people who are respectful and friendly and treating you well. Sometimes even when they do um when they're not get doing things right, we still can be tolerant because they're nice, you know. It's like bahoroba matla, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So he did my hair and well, I was happy, you know. But after that, still every time I look at my hair, I will realize that it's still not locking. It's still not locked after so long, you know. So at some point I started itching and I thought, you know what, instead of washing my hair with this hairpiece on, because he had added some hair like extension. So instead of washing, I couldn't even finish a month because I plaited on the I plaited on the 27th of January, and then I actually cut my dreadlocks. The whole style, I took it down on the 26th of February, just before month end. So I decided, instead of washing my hair with these extensions, let me just cut. I just saw myself waking up one day, that day, and then I cut them one by one. But I could see, I left only where I see this is my hair, and it's now Afro now, because remember, my hair is not locking. So I cut only the dread part, the crocheted part. And then from there, I had to go to the salon for them to just level it up so it can be level, you know, ulegane. Yeah. So that was it. So from then, because I'm now a natural hair enthusiast, natural hair enthusiast, like I'm just a lover and a believer in natural hair. Thing is, I do not ever want to see a chemical, use any chemical on my scalp ever again, because guys, they're damn rough, and the damage that we're causing ourselves with these chemicals and heat and everything. Yeah, so I can't put my hair through that again. So yes, now my dreadlock journey is over, and now on the Afro journey. So yes, so I'm gonna be taking you through my Afro journey, because you see how it is. And you, hey guys, I realized that actually, like, the last part of my video got cut. So I think I was saying Afro hair can also be difficult. We all know that. Like, it has a lot of work. Basically, with Afro, it can shrink like from this size to this the following day. So the best way will have to be like like to plate. You have to plate it just so tomorrow when you undo it, it's stretched. You know, you need to stretch it that way. So it can be a lot of work. And also, there's a lot of products that we're using, like from washing to shampooing to, okay, those are the basics for every hair. But there's like your deep conditioning, there's like this and this. It's a lot. But we don't have a choice. It's part of our nature, it's part of our identity. That's what actually makes us African. And I think it's the best hair ever in the whole wide world, because it can take you by surprise when you think a person has this small hair, this short hair, and the following day it's this long, without any relaxer, without any heat applied to it and everything. So it's the best hair ever, you know. Yeah, so let's just embrace our natural hair, guys. Let's really what is it, embrace it. Yes, this is the way to treasure it, because some people that are not of our race, sometimes they really do envy us. So this is what makes us us. Yes. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. I love you. So I'm gonna ask that you subscribe, you comment down below about your hair journey. Apologies for how the video ended. Please look out for more of my Afro hair journey. Thank you. I love you.